fled. First off, I want to start. This isn't part of my rant right now, but I do want to start off and apologize to the Denver Nuggets. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck we was all thinking. It's not just us. It was a lot of people. We was calling Anthony Edwards Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And Jokic just said, "Hey, you know what? I'm pretty good. I won MVP 3 of the last 4 years, been to the conference final 3 of the last 4 years, won a championship last year.
Right.
Let's put a little respect on my name."
Man, had to
But I mean,
drop 40 on
honestly,
their head.
that shit. Nah, the last game was bad. But I just wanted to do that because I don't really. There's some stuff to talk about with the T-Wolves stuff. It's really just the Nuggets are what me and you was saying. We should have just stuck with it, and the Nuggets are just
We
too
said
good. They're too good. Jokic is too good. The
we
Nuggets.
said nobody's gonna beat them, then they went on 2-0. It's like, uh-oh. But it's just like, at the end of the day, when Joker wanna tap in, he can tap into whatever he can. It's just like an easy 47 and 13 is just
Something
like,
like that. Yeah.
okay.
8
You got
assists or something.
you got Gobert like, I'm playing the best I can play. And then
Hey,
you got Ant saying, "Oh, man, nice. What else are we supposed to do?" So it's like, yeah,
he literally went. I don't know. He literally did that. Like, I don't. I mean, he's the best player in the world, and he's
right. He's
on
like,
tonight.
"Well,
Like, what do you want me to do, man? He's the MVP, 3-time MVP in the past 4 years. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. You know what? I
yeah." So
understand. I get it,
I mean, yeah.
but I do. There
Kind of
is.
like one of those when Curry hit those shots or
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
Pat
Just
throws something, do something crazy. It's just like, okay, well,
what do you want me to do? That's all you. What else do you want me to do? I can play perfect defense and it doesn't matter. Jokic will just throw a little fucking hook pass around my head and just
and then
throw a oop,
somebody's wide open because
bro.
everybody's looking at him.
If I remember
Same shit.
correctly, not game 5, but game 4 when they tied it up is when he had the weird like he got Gobert I don't know Gobert locked he beat him up and he went up like he was finna shoot it. He did the fade like he's finna shoot it, and then he hooked it around Gobert for the oop to Aaron Gordon. And I'm pretty sure he threw a oop that went under the rim. Like that's some
It's
that don't
only,
even
I mean,
make sense. Like he just threw it
Gordon is
straight
like
to him.
one of the best oop dunkers in the
Yeah,
league, though. So he'll anything in his vicinity when he jumping, he catching that mug. But
just think about that. Like I don't know, you played enough basketball and shit to understand how weird that is. You know what I mean? Like to throw a
no,
oop that didn't even go over the
yeah. Some
basket is
niggas can't
pretty
even throw
sick.
oops when you be like, just stand under the goal and toss it up to me, bro. And they
Yeah,
still somehow can't throw that oop. So it's just like, bro, like you're literally under the goal.
that shit is wild. I don't know. But there's a theme to yesterday's, like these past couple games. And I feel like a big thing is, and I hate, and I'm not this person. I don't ever really come on here and rag on referees or anything like that. But this shit it's been weird. It's been weird to go back and watch game 1 and game 2 highlights of the T Wolves series and see like you
Letting them
had
actually play.
yeah, like they're pushing like Jaden McDaniels is like just hugging Jamal Murray
Yeah.
94 feet up the court. And
They
then
said, oh wait, the
yeah,
Nuggets can't play like this for 7 games. We're gonna have
they
to
can't
lighten
handle
this up.
this. Yeah, well, they cannot handle this type of play. And now like there was one where it was just like, all right, I think I went to sleep last night because we in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Them late night games will start at nine
Be whooping
thirty.
our ass,
Yeah, it's
boy.
11:30 by the time it's halftime. I'm just sitting there like I can't. There was one play that made me literally. I think I just turned over and closed my eyes.
And so I just listen until I go to sleep.
Yeah, because it was Nas Reed was holding, and Nas Reed was locking Jokic up those first 2 games easy. Where it's like, oh
Yeah.
shit, Nas Reed, what the fuck? But
Yeah, but
you know
Hachimura
the
got 1 game.
true, but you know the foul, and they called this is the for like 4 or 5 months now. Well, not that long, I guess. I guess it's been 3 or 4 months, whatever, since the All Star break. When they kind of changed how they was calling fouls and stuff, and like there's always the foul where the guys just kind of swipe across the guy's arms or his body while he's going up to lay it up or turning around if he's posting up. You just kind of swipe across the guy's body, not slapping him, hacking him, but just kind of
Right.
gently
The
just go
Grays.
across. And they called that shit twice on Nas Reed in like 6 plays. And I was like, oh, you can't hold. There's no way to defend against Jokic if you literally just can't swipe at the ball without getting a foul called on you. And I think that changed outside of Aaron Gordon going whatever 11 for 12 in the first game or game 3 or whatever, and
Man, we had 27.
yeah, Jamal Murray not getting suspended and then he comes back out and plays a great game, puts up like
Mm-hmm.
25. Outside of that stuff, I think it's tough for a younger team like the Timberwolves to fight back when they feel like, damn, we can't
Well,
even play real defense.
when your star player has no experience as
Yeah.
well,
I mean, that showed up
so
big
it's just
time.
like
I personally think that the foul calls and the way they're refing these last 3 games with an inexperienced team, they don't know how to fight back. It's like we came in here
right
and won those 2 games just off pure determination and just trying to
and
fight.
physicality, and
Yeah,
then
just
now we get to
fight, fist
Denver and we
fight.
can't even play like this.
We went from fist fighting. This is a competition of who can fist fight the best to a dance competition now. It's like
It went from
who's most skilled and do the best
it,
moves.
it went from a fist fight to like, nah, bro, it's just slap box. We cool.
Yeah. And they're just not suited to play that way. And that's where we're stuck now. Is not stuck because we knew the Nuggets were a
I
great
mean,
team.
yeah, but it's just like I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's still game 6, better
Yeah,
than what everybody expected. Nobody expected them to win 2 at Denver, regardless of the situation. Like,
right.
so they could still, but it's just like they Denver got one of those teams now. It's like Jokic is starting to be one of those players in the NBA. Is just like,
Yeah,
can you
so true.
count him at like
You
his
can't.
team is going to be 1 or 2 every year in championship predictions until he
Mhm.
just says, I don't want to play no more. Like
And I
that's
think
the
I've
type of
said it.
player he is.
I think I said it before. Is that we're if like I think I even said it last week when it was like I think if he wins this, then he gets the Mahomes treatment of you can never count them out. You can never count the Nuggets out
But
ever again.
regardless of who he is, like I would say you put shooters, you ain't even got to put shooters around because homie, you ain't even
No,
got to be a real good shooter, just like
no, because he
competent
can play
shooter.
outside.
Or right, exactly. Or are you can be a slasher, surround him
Yep,
by all slashers
Bruce
and just
Brown.
people and just bam, there you go.
Like
And if y'all not hitting, guess what? I'm gonna drop 40. Don't worry about it.
that shit is crazy. I mean, he's getting to. I said it earlier today talking to somebody where I was like, hey, I would not if he wins if he gets to 3 or 4 championships, I would not doubt that we starting to talk about him with is he better than LeBron? Like
but
is Jokic peak better than LeBron's peak? It's the talks will get there if he wins 3 or 4.
it's gonna get there. But I don't know. I wouldn't say all that.
I mean, I'm with you. I'm not
Uh,
saying it either, but that's gonna be the
I can't compare a
conversation.
7'2" dude who's just a freak of nature to a 6'9" dude's a freak. Well, now you could play six. If LeBron was 6 inches taller, now what?
Yeah, what would
Like
he be
it's
Jokic?
same player. It was
Yeah,
the
just
same exact
athletic.
player. Just so I mean, they're literally the. If you ask me, like his player comp would be closer to LeBron, if anything, right? Just a bigger version, and just
Kind
like
of.
because he just IQ, pass ability, like
Yeah, I think it's some
he's a
combination of
better free
like
throw shooter, obviously.
it's a
But
it's like a LeBron plus Pau Gasol. Like that body type, that athleticism, where it's like you're just kind of big, you're not really
I would say
athletic, but you
LeBron
can
and Dirk.
move. Nah, because Dirk was more,
Dirk can shoot though. I
yeah,
mean,
Dirk
because
was more
Paul.
fluid. I feel
But I'm
like,
saying like Paul wasn't a shooter like that. Like Jokic can bring
yeah,
that
yeah,
bitch out and hit for like. I
but he
feel like
don't
Dirk
though.
is.
That's the funny part. That's why I don't say
Yeah, he
Dirk
don't.
because Dirk was trying to
You. All right,
splash
so
on you.
if he pulls a three anytime within the first half of the game, you might as well just start packing your bags up because
Yeah,
you already
because
know
he's
he
not even.
feeling
Yeah,
himself.
because he don't never do that. He only shoot him when you just leave him wide open.
If this man bring
Uh,
that mug up and shoot from the three, like you just like, all right, bro,
you having a
like
tough night,
you might as well just go ahead and say we lost by 15.
boy.
He gonna have a 49 and 30 game or some shit. It's like something crazy.
Yeah,
Because at that point, you're not doing it. Like we all knew when he hit that against the Lakers last year, when he hit that buzzer beater
the
at the end
bank.
of the
Yeah,
first or the second,
where he
everybody's
shot it
like,
from behind
I
his
knew
head.
it was like, I knew I was like, yeah, this is great. No, too
He's
much
something
momentum
else.
after that. Like
But let's get let's hop off Jokic. I do want to touch on Anthony Edwards a little bit. We should have known. We hyped him up with the Jordan stuff a little bit, but like the man can't. He don't know how to play off a double team. That's all they did. All they did was double team him, and he shot 5 for 15, had 15 points. I mean, he had 9 assists, and that was just simply because he had to get rid of the ball out of the double team. And it just
Right.
kind of
Which
showed me it
should
was like, oh
which
shit, like he can't even play out of a double. Like we should have known this. He's
I don't think
22.
I don't think he was to begin with expecting a double team, especially
Yeah,
with
just every possession.
Gobert and Cat on the floor with him. So it's just that
Yep.
probably took him off guard and everything. And non assists. I mean, yeah, when you're getting double team, hopefully your team can make some
Hit some
points and shit
shots.
like that.
Yeah. Because you're gonna
But
pass
at
the
the
ball every other possession, basically.
right, but at the end of the day, he did only what was his shooting percentage?
He
I
was
can't remember.
30%, 5 for 15, one for five from
Like
three.
he gotta capitalize. They lose by what 12, and he's 5 for 15.
They lost by more than that. What is this?
What 20?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost by
So
15. It was yeah. But I just
I mean, still, you like
it's
five
so
for 15 is
simple.
you
I'm
still got
just
like 20 points left on the board down there.
Yeah, and I just felt it's the other thing that really bothers me too is that they double team Towns too on post ups,
Mm.
and that's basically where Ant got most of his points from was a swing like dump it down the cat in the post swing now it's 1-on-1 and he just took
Right.
off and laid it up because nobody can hold him 1-on-1. But like the other thing that is so weird about the Timberwolves that doesn't make sense to me is they don't really run any actions between Cat and Anthony Edwards. Like they don't really run the pick and roll together. They don't really run any off ball screens with each other. They just kind of like when Cat does his stuff, Ant goes in the corner. When Ant does his stuff, Cat goes in the corner. And it's just that doesn't work against a team, especially like the Nuggets who just execute at a high level with two people touching the ball. It's just Jamal Murray and Jokic are going to touch the ball. Everything is going to run through them. They're going to run the pick and roll. They're going to run reverse pick and rolls where
Yeah, I would
Jokic
say
dribble
if the two players
handoffs. Like,
if the two players on my team, the two blessed players, that's actually if it's a guard and a big man, both of them getting double teamed, the best way to beat it, right, would run pick and roll
is run
because
actions
they can't
with each
send
other.
four people to you.
Exactly. So all you can really do is try to switch is either double one or the other, depending on
and
who
then
you want
catch
to take
them on the
away.
switch
Yeah.
or get a high low and
So yeah,
beat them
we
real
gonna
quick
catch.
before the double team come
Yep. If
or things
Edwards is
like
trying to
that.
drive, we gonna catch him right off the pick and roll and just let Cat shoot, and hopefully somebody can close out. Or if you want to stop Cat from shooting, then you sacrifice and letting Edwards drive.
Go right.
And so then you're basically just saying, hey, whoever it's Gordon and whoever the KCP, and then you're
Right.
asking Jokic, hey, Jokic, get back and stop Ant on the drives. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
that's not gonna
And
work.
we've seen that many times where he ain't finna
Yeah,
jump with Ant. He like
that's not happening.
business decision.
Yep. Then your other option is okay. Now we're gonna switch out to we're gonna switch. Like there's nothing you can do about it, and that's why I just don't understand why they don't run that more. This they just never do.
Mm.
It's crazy. I was sitting there last night like they
It's
never do. Like
well, we
Cat
probably ain't
brought the
gonna be able if
ball
they
up,
lose this series, we never gonna be able to see it because Cat probably won't be there next year.
bro. Cat brought the ball up on a possession, and he passed it over to I think maybe Kyle Anderson
Mm-hmm.
or McDaniels, somebody was at the top of the key. He passed it over to them. Dude, he looked over to Ant and just pointed back to Cat. And he threw it back over to Cat, and Cat drove into the lane and just did some bullshit. And just ran down the other way, and fucking Aaron Gordon got a dunk. And I'm just like, this is the problem right here.
It's bro time.
Yeah, like y'all doing his turn, my turn, shit. Like we watching here. That's why Cleveland winning right now.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point.